back to my YouTube channel, and on today's episode we're gonna be just talking about life while doing absolutely nothing, because usually I'm cleaning my room, which I should be doing, but I just got this camera. I'm filming on a camera instead of my phone, so let me know how you like her. I paid a pretty penny for her. Don't ask me how much she was. I'm happy with my purchase and I don't want people to ruin that for me. So yeah, I just wanted to talk on here, and I really normally don't talk. So yeah, I just kind of just wanted to sit and talk since I have nothing else better to do. But I'm living my best life, I guess, as best as I could live it. Unfortunately, my dad passed away about a month ago, so I've been trying to cope and stuff. There's just a lot going on, but yeah, I've been doing these grieving 101 videos on and if you're what are you looking at? I'm looking at the screen from the camera, so that's what I'm looking at. That's probably why I'm not looking directly at you guys. But yeah, so my father passed away, and it was hard for the first 2 weeks. It was the hardest, but I cried everything I could possibly cry out, and now I'm just trying to live a life without him, and that sucks. I feel like me and my siblings are really young for us to be experiencing grieving a parent already, but unfortunately it was his time, and there's nothing that we can do about that. Once it's your time, it's your time. So yeah. So like I said, I've been doing these grieving videos on my Instagram where I just kind of document how the grief is going. And as of right now, the grief is going okay. I feel like I'm kind of numb to the situation. I don't feel anything. And it took me a while to realize that I was numb. I just thought that I was over it, which is kind of messed up to say, because how would you be over losing a parent? But I don't know. This is my first time dealing with something so big and severe that I don't know, But I was talking to ChatGPT, as I usually do. And it was explaining, that sounds like you're grieving. It sounds like you're grieving. The numbness makes sense. It's some people feel grief like that. Some people cry every day. Grief is different for everybody. And I think that's another thing, that grief is very complex. It's not a single criteria of how you're supposed to feel. Everybody feels differently. Everybody does different things differently. And for me, that turned out to be a numbness. And I've noticed that I've also kind of brushed aside how I'm feeling. I kind of, whenever negative feelings appear, I kind of just brush them aside and kind of ignore them, which isn't good. But because I should be feeling those feelings and dealing with those feelings, but for some reason it's my brain's automatic reaction is to ignore those feelings and not think about it. I've been distracting myself with hanging out with friends, and there was a point that I thought maybe I was getting depressed, because I was realizing that I don't find joy in anything, and I would have this really weird feeling of being really overwhelmed, with a mix of feeling restless, and I couldn't figure out where that was coming from or what it was, until I figured out that that's just how I'm grieving. I'm grieving like that. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty okay. I mean, I'm doing the best that I possibly can be. It's a very difficult situation. So I don't know. I don't know what's right or wrong, and I guess with grief there is no right or wrong. It's just straight deal with it how you deal with it. Of course, and I'm not judging people who do deal with things in a certain way. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But personally, I'd rather not go down a negative route of drinking, smoking, stuff like that. I'd rather not do that. You know, just it's not my cup of tea anymore. It's not my cup of tea. I want to go back to school. I'm really excited for it, but I don't have a good feeling that I'm going to pass the assessments that they're asking for. I mean, they're asking for physics, and I've never done physics, so I don't see how I could possibly pass a physics test if I've never done physics before. So, whatever, that's a whole issue. I figured out that I can go another route in order to get those credits and the requirements. To get the requirements, I can be on my way to the program. And so it's not the end of the world. It felt like the end of the world during that time that I was figuring out that, like, oh my gosh, like, if I don't pass math and science assessment, I will not get in the program. But it's okay. There's always a way, and it's possible if you really try your hardest. Sometimes things just genuinely don't work out, but I know with this situation, it can work out. It will just take a little extra steps in order to get there, but I'll get there. So I'm very confident that I'll get there. Okay, now I'm eating ice cream. I got chocolate chunk. So that's what I got. I shouldn't be eating ice cream. Plus, this has, oh my god, 28 grams of sugar. Oh my goodness. Whatever, YOLO. Whatever. This is the fastest my metabolism will be, so eating ice cream is the way to go. This is also a way I've been grieving. LOL. I've ate ice cream a couple of times. Like, this is my third tub in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, fat ass alert. Literally. But whatever, my dad died, so I can do whatever I want. No, I'm kidding. But I can grieve however I want, that's for sure. But so it was kind of awkward, like, not doing anything while talking. I was freaking out like 3 hours ago. I've learned that there's no need to freak out about things you can't control. Otherwise, you will literally drive yourself insane worrying about those things that you cannot control. So, whatever. But I'm excited. I was already picturing, like, going to school with my little backpack, with my little tote purse, and living my best life. With the assessment coming up, I don't know about that, as I already explained. I'm gonna still take it, and if I don't get in, then I don't get in. I'll use the other way around it. All I have to do is go back to school for some courses. Back to I'm not going back to high school, but I'm going to the same college that I applied for this program, and I would just do high school courses in order to achieve getting the credits, the requirements that I need in order to get to school. Not a lot is going on, which I guess is a good thing. So, yeah. I feel like I'm kind of like not as energetic as I am. I don't know if that's due to my circumstances and the fact that I was extremely stressed about school and all that jazz, but yeah. I'm really happy with this camera, and I can't wait to take pictures with my homies. I'm literally so excited. I'm gonna bring it tomorrow and take pictures because I'm hanging out with this new girl. Maybe we can take a selfie or something. So yeah, let me text her that. That's another thing we could talk about. We could talk about the fact that I've been having self-esteem issues recently, and it's really not even recently, like for a while now, like maybe a year, maybe longer. Just because, like, first of all, the medication that I'm on made me gain weight really quickly, and then I went on another medication like 2 medications at the same time, and I gained more weight. And then I told my doctor, he took me off that medication because I was gaining so much weight so fast. And then whatever, I started gaining weight, probably from the stuff that I was eating as well. Like, it wasn't just the medicine, it was the fact that I was eating a lot of stupid stuff. So, and then I just kept eating bad. And then my dad died, and I lost motivation and everything. Like, I have motivation to do absolutely nothing. I don't have the energy to go to the gym, but I want to try. Now that it's nicer outside, like, it's probably, like, really nice. Like, what's the weather right now? Like, it's 23 right now. That is amazing. And tomorrow's supposed to be 28. So, you know, it's good weather. Good weather to go to the gym, go for a walk. I don't even have to go to the gym. I could just take a really long walk. Walking is really good for you. And it makes you sweat too. So, if you're walking really far. So, it's pretty good. So, I'm going to try that. I had a conversation with some of my friends regarding having low self-esteem. And they were telling me, like, their own self-esteem issues and how they've overcome it, and it's possible to overcome, and it takes a lot of work, but it's possible to fix that. And so I want to go on a journey. I have to go on a journey of, like, fixing a lot of things, honestly. Like, I got a lot wrong with me, so it's quite unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. I don't really have much to talk about. I feel like I've talked about everything I could have thought of talking about, and that's really it. I'm saying, like, nothing's going on in my life, which is a really good thing, and yeah, maybe I'll do, like, a story time another time or whatever, but I don't know. I don't really like giving people the attention of making a story time about them, That's just my opinion. I don't want them to think, like, I'm still thinking about them or whatever. It's just sharing the story, but yeah. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Toodaloo.